This is First Contact, Stories of the Call Center. One of the things, Richard, that you've said before is, we've talked about integrating rhetoric and phonetic delivery in trainings. What is the methodology behind that makes it unique?
It's my favorite question and my secret sauce. And since you and I are friends, I'm definitely going to share it with you and your audience. So it takes a lot of steps, but I'll break it out for you simply. I always believe the beginning of a phone call, that somebody can start off the call by introducing themselves with a company name spike. If you get somebody on the phone, you mention the name of their company, that individual's name, and you might say it better than either the gatekeeper or the owner themselves. I also believe in introductions to gatekeepers or filters, like Anda, for an example. My communication with you was from an email. After I listened to so many of your podcasts, I was inspired to write you. And Anda wrote me back. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here today with you. So when people think, well, you probably just got Christian directly. No, I most certainly did not. In fact, I communicated with Anda about 4 times prior to you and I reaching out on LinkedIn and then meeting today. Not like we weren't excited to meet one another, but once again, there are certain channels and individuals in organizations that are in charge of these things. So I learned a very big lesson with NobelBiz as well. I also believe that positive verbal escalation is important. That's why in the beginning of the podcast, I made sure that everybody involved was thanked and, once again, writing it. I think that would separate you from any other company that's contacting that individual, and they will see how you work prior to a contract. So those are the sort of initial soft skills that I would talk about in, let's say, the first 15 seconds of a call, especially when you have your anonymity in the beginning and you say the name of the company in a certain way that sounds great. You can almost get somebody out of that. I also talk about a certain sort of balance in the call, and I follow through with phonetics. The simple form of micro-expression reading, you can usually read somebody's body language. So since we don't have the luxury of sight here, I decided that our other senses should be expanded. I believe that we should expand our rhetoric in regards to our descriptions, and I also think our hearing should be expanded 5 times. On the phone, you can't taste, touch, or smell. So once again, you're in a controlled environment. It should be expanded. You just know how to tap into it. So this is the code that I think I cracked after 21 years in this industry.